Hiya friends, welcome to the Sun Run. Yes, okay. So back in the day when I was in high school, we had, or was it middle school? I think it might have been middle school. It was middle school. We had a pit. We had a pit where we could all sit in the morning and wait for class to start. And I remember it being like the older kids had it and you had to like wait your turn until you were finally that grade and then you could sit in the pit, and then it was like the cool people got to sit in the pit first and like they had like their area and whatever. Regardless, the point of this is we had a place to have conversation with one another that wasn't on our phones, that was in real life, and that's just not available anymore. The school that I work at is an incredibly beautiful school, fantastic people, but they are so structured there. There's not a lot of time for these kids to actually just sit and have conversation, which is interesting to me because this is the time and the age that should be conversating the most about so many things. You know, they should be spending less time on their phones and more time in person with conversation about just fucking life and how they feel and all of that. But that's just not the way that the world is anymore. And I'm just really grateful for the time that I had growing up when I did, when nothing was really recorded. Like we had phones, but like we definitely were not attached like to them like we are now. And to be able to like just get away with stuff, like they can't get away with anything anymore. And it kind of blows my mind a little bit because I couldn't imagine. So today, for example, I had the students go on the paddle boards, and I didn't really think it through very much. Honestly, I was just like, hey, we're going to go down the water, grab the paddle boards. We're going to go on the paddle boards. You guys are going to have a great time. Like relieve some stress, be off your phone for an hour and just enjoy yourself. So that's exactly what we did, except I forgot the life jackets. And they were already in the water. And some were like very far away to the point where I had to get one of those like loudspeaker things and be like, hey, you have to come back now. You have to come back. By the way, you need a life jacket. But it was a really nice moment because I saw them having fun and I saw them laughing, and like some of the kids that I have in my class are very, very sad and very like having a very difficult time in their life navigating high school, boarding school life. I can't imagine how difficult that is, but I see it written all over their faces. So when they have the chance to be able to go and just be a fucking kid and have fun for a minute, it makes me happy. I did, however, get in tad bit trouble from a couple of the teachers because I did not follow protocol, but you know what, Matt, we learned. I didn't get fired and we're good. So next week, we're going to have more fun on the paddle boards. But that idea today, it really, like, as I was watching them doing their thing, having fun, I was like, man, they're actually present. You know, they're actually in the present moment, having a blast, talking to one another. They're not on their phone. They're not trying to get 1,000 views on TikTok. They're not trying to do anything fucking stupid. They're just having fun and they're being kids, which is exactly what they should be. And I'm just grateful for the time that I got to grow up. Because man, if you were in high school with me, or if you are around my age or older, then you know how like just lucky we are to have been in that stage of life without all of this. So yeah. Remember, conversation face to face is probably the best kind of conversation we can have. So I'm going to try and do that more with people that I care about, make time for people that I care about. And yeah, just be more present. Until next time, friends, be kind.